So what's up, guys? John from Heavyset Tactical. A little bit of a brief discussion and shop update. I'm actually working on a bunch of grinding a bunch of stuff today. I ended up jacking it up real bad, but I was getting a really nice 4-inch blade done today and then screwed it up. But I'm working on like a little bird and trout knife. It's essentially a rip-off of the TSK or the Jackalope, just something for practice. But the handles are coming out really pretty with that camo. I finally got a lot more handle materials and some some new handle materials, some liners. I got a really nice 4-inch knife glued up that I'm pinning in right now with 8 different clamps. Because last time I had some bowing in the handle, so I went overkill with the clamps. But guys, make a long story short, I just wanted to say thank you for continuing to watch the content that I do put out. Been really loving my Hinderer Eclipse, and I've been loving. I carry this thing every day. This is the Lion Steel Billy Wah demo. I have literally used this every single day for the past 2 weeks, week and a half maybe. Definitely one of my favorite folders. I can understand why Scab from Choir Boys Cutlery raved about it for all those years, or at least a long time that I can remember. I did finish a pretty cool, larger, full flat Bush Bear. The handle came out really nicely. Very comfortable in hand. So I'm pretty proud of that. Full flats are usually, for me, the secondary option if I screw up a saber. But this one was purposefully a full flat. But it came out very even from tip to hilt. I did not run the grinds in on the walls there. So this one, I'm definitely, it's a user. I'm proud of it. So to make a long story short, I just ordered an Even Heat LB 23 or 27, the larger. I was going to get an 18, but I wanted to be able to do larger blades at some point, because you guys know I love a good chopper. I'm planning on doing, sorry, everything's a big mess right now. I thought I had one here, but for example, but it's going to be about an 8 or 9 inch blade, like Carruthers. I'm trying to think of his first name. He used to make a Tonto short sword out of 3V that was the nastiest thing. He literally used to cut trees down like that big around with it. And I've always wanted to make like a short sword Tonto like that. But yeah, so I appreciate everything, guys, and you continuing to watch the content of mine that you do. I just got a new tripod, and for the past, I don't think you can really tell, but for the past couple weeks, it has been so nasty outside and just raining. It's been raining for the past 2 weeks straight in Lancaster, officially about 2 weeks now, maybe 12 days. So the Workhorse review I still have to get done, and a couple others, and the MagnaCut Architect Knives AK8 will be here midweek. And I also have a new knife coming from Very Good Knife Company, so I'm super excited to check that out, and really love the work that they do down at Very Good Knife Company. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to check in, tell you guys what I have been working on. This is actually this is going to sound funny, but and why would I ruin that? This is when I left Survive, I had a GSO 4, oh no, it's not out here, a completed GSO 4, and a heat-treated blank with no bevels on it, no angles on it, because I had brought it home to show my dad. So it was This was months and months and months ago. So it was sitting in my car. So I took that, I traced it out of Nitro V, and I was trying to attempt to pre-grind essentially a replica of that. And again, this is just for practice. I'm not going to be selling anything that remotely is related to Survive, obviously. But look, guys, not everybody's perfect, and in a perfect scenario, I would have quickly found out what was occurring, shut it down, and blew the lid off of it. But I did the best that I could with the information I had, trying to protect myself legally and financially. So I'm not going into the Survive stuff, just wanted to say that. Here is this is the first knife I completed. This is a full flat rip-off out of Nitro V of a GS03. The handle's very comfortable, but it's all screwed up, and I screwed up in here, and it was before I realized how to correctly do the process of doing handle scales. But yeah, if you can't make fun of the shitty work that you do in the start of something, what can you do? So yeah, I have a couple drill presses. I got the Hercules bandsaw for steel to cut. I can cut blanks in a minute, 60 seconds per blank with this machine, which is great. This is for my Kydex, the bandsaw for my Kydex and wood and handle material. Shop's just a complete mess right now. Then I have my Ameribraid setup, which is the Mastery 2 horsepower 110 kit, and then my Herrig 612 surface grinder with no belt on it, and my weird mannequin. Don't ask me where that's from. My dad and I had this running joke about throwing it away because it was creepy, and then having it show up again, like the Chucky doll. So he put it in here as a joke, but and I just haven't thrown it away yet. But I've been making some good Kydex, so I'm gonna make Kydex for all that stuff, and maybe I'll post if I can finish one of these 4s that turns out nice in any way. I also have some 3V. I'm gonna make a couple of these 4-inch knives out of 3V. If I can finish some of them, the materials aren't the problem, it's my grinding. Guys, I don't care what anyone says. If you think what I thought, I'll be able to buy a rig, and a lot of professional knife makers still use jigs, but I'm learning, so yes, I use a jig. I'm not hand grinding, for God's sakes. I don't care what anybody says on this planet. If you think you can set an angle, hook up a blank, and just run it across and have it, run it across till you get to the right depth and have that look good, you're out of your mind. It is so much harder. These are some of my first ground knives. This is just a little kind of Dicky-Doo Nitro V Scandi that just got all screwed up. This is a rip-off of another GS03, but it was way too thin and ridiculous out of 1095. This is a changed, kind of my version of a cross between a GS05 and an old GS05, and because it kind of looks like one, I guess, a little bit in the blade, but the grinds are going to be nowhere relating to Survive on any of my knives, because they didn't grind their knives, they used CNC mills. So I can't do any of that stuff. So this is more or less like a FC5, Firecraft 5 from White River. So that'll be cool. I just have to heat treat some of this stuff, and then I have another cool, really slicey. I'm gonna do like a full flat little slicer. But guys, this stuff's hard and taking me time. But I will tell you, the knives that I have finished, I take a lot of pride in, because for me to have gotten to a point this early to finish anything that remotely looks usable or good, let's be honest, anything that's remotely usable right now is a big achievement for me. So I take pride in that. I have another knife inside I finished, Kydex and all, that I'm very, very prideful over in my early stages. So again, I know I haven't been doing any long form content or reviews. I swear to God, the second that it stops raining, which I think, not tomorrow but the next day, is supposed to be a decent day with clear skies, during the day anyway, I'm going to go down and literally shoot the workhorse video and then another video right after that, and probably do some testing on this 80 CRV Bush Bear. So guys, thank you so much for listening. I just wanted to show you some of the goofy things I'm butchering, and just let you guys know where I'm at in the shop. And we're already, I ordered everything for heat treating, and 2 aluminum quick quench plate quenchers, and quick clamp plate quench setups, and oil and everything I need. So I'll be doing some carbon steel stuff and some stuff in Elmax. I've been watching endless videos on heat treating Elmax in a kiln at home, and it seems doable for me. Now the only piece that I need left is an HRC tester. If you guys know anybody that has a used one that wants to sell it for a couple hundred, or $1,000, something like that, let me know, because I don't feel like spending $2,000 on a thing just to check my HRC when I could probably find a place to do it locally. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for still watching my shorts. I try to get content up on folders when I can, and guys, I'm telling you, that Hinder, I cannot wait for that green G10 scale to show up, because that Hinder Eclipse that I got, that's one of my new favorite folders, other than the Billy Wah demo. So guys, thank you again for watching. I'm gonna shut the hell up now and get back to work. Been in the shop like a madman, just practicing. You got to get in here and ruin some steel and ruin some handle material, and I've done just that. These are from just the past 2 days. So guys, thanks again for the support. I hope you guys have a great day.